Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to the Incomplete Guide to Starsector. We are back in Tritachyon space once again. We are down in Tibicina. Now, we have a big day ahead of us, and I want to get right to it. So recently, we set up a brand new colony on Dry World, and I should say I am looking for a name for this. So if anybody has a name they want to give to our arid world, our dry world, then let me know. And put it in the comments, and my favorite name will get added here. I should also mention that I have been soliciting names for our ships, and so far we only have Charles the Hammerhead. We are looking for names for our Aurora, our Fury, our main Tempest, our Medusa, and our Condor so far. So I'm looking for names for these guys. I've kind of been requesting names at the ends of episodes, which might not be the most prudent because, you know, people's attention spans wear down over time. So yeah, I figured I should jump in early and say, hey, give me some names, and my favorite names will be added to the ships. So, on the topic of our new colony here, so we are sitting on a decent pile of change, but a colony is pretty expensive, and it is very easy to dump about 750,000 credits into a colony before it's really stable. Well, I mean, ours is stable for the most part. Why are you only 8? Oh, because I forgot to put an active comm relay in the system. Wonderful. Okay. Oops. Anyway, when I say stable, I mean from a monetary position as well as from an issue with the hostile activity. Because this will tick up, and I can see we have a pirate base near our colony. Wonderful. Did not realize that was there. So we have a sort of limited amount of time before this starts ticking up and passing this threshold here, where our colony stability will be reduced by 1 and the accessibility will be also reduced by 10%. That means that for our colony's exports, which we have none of right now, but we will have some farming, you can only export a number of items for each type equal to 1/10 of your access, rounded down. So we have 43% access. We would be able to export up to 4 units of any and all resources into the economy, which would then give us our money here in this credits per month indicator. Now, when we get dropped to 33, because I think we probably will, we only have, let's see, we are at 15 plus 8, so we've got roughly 4 months before this hits this threshold. This isn't a huge deal. It'll be somewhat annoying, but we want to get back in time to handle that. And so I think it's time, in a moment here, for us to move on to our big loop of missions that we gathered at the end of last episode. We have 2 missions right in front of us over here to deliver a VIP to Betis in the Eos Exodus system, and then to ransom a researcher at Gilead. And then we have a whole bunch of missions up here: research station, derelict ship, domain era probe, a personal bounty, very small one, a survey mission for a rocky metallic world, and a domain era probe analysis. And we can maybe stop by and grab this technology cache as well. So all in all, this is going to be about 500,000 credits worth if we hit all of these. And I think we can. However, while I was here orbiting Akamon Enterprise Station, I took a peek into the ship market, and there isn't much here in the open market, but on the black market we have another Tempest and a Monitor, and I have kind of been wanting to add one of these to our fleet because these are hilarious little ships. So what these do is they are basically little invincible shields that go around and frustrate all the enemies and take their attention away from your main ships. these guys can actually vent flux with their shields up at half the rate of their full vent rate. And they also have pretty hard shields. Their flux efficiency is 0.8, and we can get that even lower with some hull mods. So, do we have any contraband? No. So, since we have no contraband, I think we should go ahead and we're going to buy the Tempest, and we're going to buy this monitor. And we're going to outfit them pretty simply. The Tempest actually might not even get much because I don't have much at the moment. Oh, no, I do. Okay, I have some stuff. Oh boy. I don't have a lot. How about Graviton Beam and Ion Cannon? That's kind of gross, but I'll do it. And then, oh my goodness, it's terrible. But actually, tell you what. I have been wanting to get rid of our Wolves and our Shepherd and our Mud Skipper. These all, aside from the surveying equipment that I built into this one, well, I didn't build it in, but I added to it, and the surveying equipment on this one, I don't really have much of a use for them anymore, and I've already added survey equipment to all of our other ships that are not combat ships, so I don't think that should be a huge problem. So we're going to go in here and grab you. We're going to strip you. There we go. We're going to strip you. We're going to strip you. And I think I missed one of the wolves. There you are. Strip you. All right. So that should let us maybe outfit our Tempest and our new monitor a little bit better. All right, Tempest, I want you to have... You know, I think we might try the Ion Beam version here for a bit, just to see how it goes. Now, what about... I could go for some harpoons. You know, I'm already buying from the black market. May as well, right? And what hull mods do we have on our ships? Hardened subsystems, armor weapon mounts, and insulated engine assembly. Okay. So you... hardened subsystems, and insulated engine assembly. There we go. And this is actually going to be quite a bit more flux efficient than our current ship, I think. At least a little bit. Yeah, about 50. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 3. Okay. That'll do. Now the monitor is a bit simpler. I've found that it's actually better to not really bother putting anything in these slots, because this will make the monitor want to keep its special shield down. And that is the Fortress Shield. So this will reduce incoming damage on the shields to, I think, 10%, but it is all hard flux. Well, this ship can vent hard flux. So this thing can sit in its temporal, or in its hardened shield, Fortress Shield, and just take no damage ever and laugh at everything. Now, the reality is that a lot of the pilots will like to try to fire guns, which means it has to drop the Fortress Shield. Whatever. I can't do much about that. Now, to get this guy working, we are going to need... we're going to need extended shields to give us a full 360 shield arc. That is necessary. We are going to do hardened shields to bring that shield efficiency up. And we're going to want hardened subsystems to give it longer combat duration. We are up to 540. That's not too bad. If I turn you off, what are we at? 360. Yeah. Turn you up. And let's see. Do we need anything else on here? I'm not really sure we do. Maybe efficiency overhaul would be nice. Solar shielding, how about that one? And you know what, how about unstable injector to make it a little bit faster? And then we will turn the vents up, because since it can only vent at half of the normal rate with the shields up, at least for the hard flux, we do want to keep this pretty high. So there we go, all done. Simple. Let's go ahead and sell these guys, and we'll sell them on the open market, even though we don't really need to. But goodbye. Goodbye, Wolf. There's the sell button. for not many credits. As you can see, you get about 10% of the ship's purchase value when you sell it. So if you're looking to make your money by selling them, I don't recommend it. And this one's even more worthless. Okay. 875, goodbye. And 1330, also goodbye. So there we go. We have a nice lean fleet now. And we should have a pretty good range on the map. Excellent. Well, before the fuzz hops on us, let's grab a few more of these because we're going to be out for a while. And I think we're actually a little over on fuel. Yes, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, they might come after us. But let's get going over here to, or was it AS Exodus? Where we need to go and, yes, extract somebody from Betis. Off we go. They didn't really care, I guess. Oh well. Clunk. That's right, we are still getting a good chunk of money every month from Tritachyon. We can't rely on that for everything we need for our colony, because it's kind of slow, but it will keep us solvent, even if bad things happen to our colonies. So we're going to go right here. We will save, and I guess I'll turn on my transponder. There we go. Okay. Boop. There we go. So we are just delivering someone. Interesting. So this is an independent colony, I believe, but it is still influenced by the church. So we receive an incoming comms transmission from the offices of Rania Lee. You arrange a drop-off point for her ward. Before stepping off the transport, the young student turns back toward you and speaks. Traveling with you was the most terrifying experience of my life, and I hope to never return to space again. A loud sigh. But I suppose I'll have to. If I do, I hope you're the captain on my next trip. Alright, so I guess they liked me enough. Okay. And sometimes when you get these kind of missions, you may end up with a contact, but we did not end up with one today. What do you want? No. Is there anything worth buying here? A little fuel. Why not? Independent military. They like us well enough to let us buy some things now. It's kind of nice. And how are we on crew? We're pretty good on crew. It's always good to pop by to a window shop and also to get used to what kinds of things you might find. I wouldn't mind buying an apogee at some point, but it probably won't fit what we're doing with our fleet. It's nice because it's both a decent combat ship and it's great for surveying planets. Now we need to go to... is it Gilead? Gilead, okay. Let's go. And we are pretty far from the jump point, so we're just going to go ahead and hop out right here. It's going to cost us a little bit, but that's okay. Survey an arid world? No, that's a bit far away. Sorry, gang. Jump to Gad. Let's see. Where... no, why would I jump there? Doesn't make any sense. So we're going up here. Oh, turn you on. Hi guys. I'm just glad Tritac isn't at war with you today. Okay. Uh-oh. We take a shuttle down to visit a dockside bar. You take a shuttle down to the main concourse and quickly find a likely-looking establishment. You duck past notices encouraging temperance and restraint as you enter the bar. Someone is playing a stringed instrument in an alcove. A row of hand-worked samovars suggests that tea is served as often as the weak grain brew favored by the crew of rough-looking laborers at the bar. I'm not quite sure that's a full sentence. Many of the patrons at tables or booths seem to be off-worlders or local unbelievers, huddling in the closest analog to a den of sin that can be found. The clink of teacups is suddenly overcome by a shout and a crash. Demon! Servant of Moloch! Follower of Mammon! A disheveled figure with a scraggly beard leaps on a table, leveling a pistol towards you. I walk the path! I strike at you with the hammer of... We get down. A series of dull cracks signals your guard's suppressed low-penetration fire, and the assassin falls like a rag doll. The samovar behind him, indented by a through shot, leaks a steady patter of tea into a growing pool of blood on the table. I get back up. Local Munisec holds you, your guards, and a few witnesses until a mid-rank Knight of Blood can make a ruling on the situation. The case for self-defense is clear-cut. Witnesses swear holy oaths to this, and licensing of your protective weapons is accepted. A child led astray, the knight says gruffly as the would-be assassin is wrapped in a simple shroud and taken away. Their eyes turn to you. Your pride sows wrath, and it bears this bloody fruit. After a pointed silence, they say, You and yours, go now. What's here is done. So I pray, the knight mutters as you turn away. Okay, so we just randomly lose... Cute. We just randomly lose some rep with them. And we have an admiral here who wants to give us a manticore that is in... not the worst shape, but I don't really want a manticore. We do have an officer, though. What can you do? Timid. No, thank you. Now, we are here to ransom somebody. Ask about a prisoner associated with the Academy. Now, we've done this one before, just similar missions, so I'm going to just let you read these. We'll go ahead and pay. And that's fine. Boy, he's a chatty one, isn't he? Okay, let's see. We're going to buy some more fuel. Going to probably restock up on... No. I think we're mostly good on supplies. We're a little low on cargo space, so I do wonder if there's anything we could buy here that might shore that up. We do have a buffalo, and it has shielded cargo holds. What do we have as far as... We have buffalo as well. Well, you know what? Let's get the buffalo. They're not going to like it. So the pirate buffalo has shielded cargo holds that will let us more easily slip by inspections if we have contraband. So, yeah, we're going to buy it. Sorry, guys. Probably have terrible suspicion now. Yeah, very high. That's okay. But let's see. We are just going to surveying equipment and engine assembly. Okay. And surveying. And what can I throw on here? A Vulcan cannon? Perfect. And then we'll just sort of cap you out like that. Okay. And now we should have enough room for more cargo if need be. Great. A bit more of this. You know what? I might sell... No. We will just have to drop things as we find them if we are too full on cargo. So we need to go... We're going up to this personal bounty first. So he is hiding near a barren world in a binary star system. I'm going to guess that this is probably the only binary. These are a bit far apart. And binary usually means that they are really close together. So, wow. Blue supergiant, blue giant, blue giant. That is nutso. Okay. We're going to go here. So, barren world. Let's roll. You're not going to get me. Sorry, pal. Yep, I've left the state. You can't do anything to me. Off we go. Do you know, this might actually be a binary system. Let's pop in here and find out. Fringe, omega, yeah, omega jump point means it's going to be around this. Does it say specifically anything more about that? A barren world, Ang constellation. Okay. There's probably a barren world in one of these here somewhere. Let's pop into, like, here and see if you're a barren world. We'll go dark just in case. Hey, look at that! Oh my god, that was lucky. That was so lucky. I mean, come on. I could have flown right past that. And hey, farming is done. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yep. Okay, so we're just gonna pursue them and let our second-in-command handle it, because we will trash these guys. No question about it. And we'll give a couple of you some more experience. Got them all. No. And bang. Got paid twice. Alright, so with that done, we need to head up to here and go to a jump point in the Gamma Nymar system. Off we go. So we have, looks like 2 jump points. Well, I guess we gotta pick one of them, don't we? In we go. And we got lucky again. Wow, this whole game has been 7s, kind of like the Vintage Story Guide Season 2. Run the package. Is there anything to do here? Ooh, we have some automated defenses. Let's go ahead and fight them. We shouldn't need a whole lot. We will continue. We'll just go in our usual ships. Let's take kind of the usual suspects with us. That's probably plenty. Off we go. Hello, friends. Yeah, they got our shields banged up pretty bad there. There we go. Probably didn't even need the Condor, if I'm being honest. And is there one more? Yep. The Omen doing good work. Yeah, the EMP emitter is an actual weapon. It actually does damage, so don't discount it. Okay. Got a little bit of spoils and a gamma core. And now we got a volatile location. Don't really care about that. And of course, double tap. Do a quick ping just to see if there's anything here. Nothing in the vicinity. And I am moving pretty quick here because we are on a timer for almost all these missions. Now we're doing pretty well, but there is a small chance if we get hung up or if we decide to spend too much time adventuring and exploring, we may end up losing out on some of these missions, and I really don't want to, because we need, well, I want the research station for sure, and we do need the money, because I'm actually going to come in here now, and we have some ground defenses going up. I'm going to go ahead and add a patrol headquarters. This will really help keep the pirates down. Now we're going to pay for it right now, so it's going to be a big chunk of change, but that's okay. And I forgot to actually go to the mission here. So we need to analyze derelict ship that is some distance away from the center of the Gamma Kerchikwari system. Alright. So, some distance away means that it is going to be most likely around the outer jump point. Or if there's a fringe jump point, but no outer jump point, then it'll be probably about halfway out from the star to the fringe jump point. Okay, here we are. So, we're probably going to look at the inner system here. This is a pretty small system. Let's go ahead and pop on in. Yeah, this is dinky. Cryovolcanic world. Alright, nothing here. Let's pop on our neutrino detector. We have some stuff. I'm gonna guess it's not to the north of us, but you never know. We'll pop over here. I'm not seeing much. Oh. He's in gamma well, no wonder I'm not seeing much. Okay. Whoopsie. That's my bad. Yeah, let's pop out of here. Okay. So not that one. This one, and hopefully there's no... Okay, there's a fight going on here. That's fine. Oh, I don't want to do that. Let's pop in here. Okay, we've discovered... Ooh, an inactive gate. Cool. So, some distance away... We got a ping up here. That's probably a pirate. I'm just gonna guess. So we're going to come by slowly here. Oh, no, there's something here. What do we have? We have a giant Corona is what we have. Hey, hey. Get our money. We'll explore it. It's damaged. Not really worth our time. That should be that. We're going to go ahead and maybe swing by up here. Yeah, so there is a fleet hanging out here. Okay, here we go. So this is an example of what happens when you answer a distress call. At the innermost jump point, there will be somebody. Now, about half the time, it's going to be pirates. And if you don't have a nice big fleet, you can expect to get swarmed. And our fleet is probably about 60% protected, as in, like, more pirates will be manageable for us, but there will still be some fleets that are too big for us to handle. Now, we got lucky here. This is actually just another fellow explorer. They want 40 fuel, and they're willing to pay us 6,000 credits for it. That's not much, so you know what? You can have some of that. It'll give us some rep with them, which is not bad, and call it a day. And that's basically all that happens for the safe ones, at least. Okay, so we're doing pretty well here. A research station in Fearsome Engine, in the heart of Fearsome Engine. Okay. Yeah. I see you, buddy. I see you. Okay, what do we have here? A mud skipper. We have some ruins over on that planet. You know, let's swing by... We'll do these first. Now, we're going to hop in here, and I'm going to burst. We have a Buffalo Freighter. I am not interested in that. It's going to take too many resources to bother with. So let's pop over here. It's probably, yeah, right there. Ooh, a Falcon Light Cruiser. It's actually in pretty good condition. I don't quite understand when they're not that damaged. why do they require a story point? Like, this is actually in really fine shape. You know, I'm not sure. Do we want that? We have 2 cruisers right now. And the Falcon, the Pirate Falcon specifically, is actually quite good. It's very fast. Its top speed, its base top speed is 81. And it is basically a big missile boat. You know, I'm going to leave it for now, and we might come back and get it later. We'll get our research station. And let's see what we got. Ooh, we got some blueprints. We got a Sarissa wing blueprint. These are fighters that will hang around your ship. They don't go very far. The Hydra MDEM launcher blueprint. This is a laser missile. A midline blueprint package. This gives us a whole slew of ships that we can eventually learn, what we can learn now, and eventually print. So it's basically most of the non-capital grade midline ships, all the yellow ships. Operations Center. This will vastly increase our command point recovery rate if we have it on our flagship. I don't typically use it because it's very expensive. And then we have a bunch of other weapons and other goodies. Don't mind if I do. And of course, double tap. Didn't get much there, but that's okay. And we have a big fleet. I think they're actually friendly because they're an explorer. Let's pop down here and salvage their battle. Don't mind if I do. Wouldn't mind some fuel here, though. No, don't need you. Boy, there have been battles galore here. What has been going on in this system? Now, I do see some ruins around this planet, so we're going to survey this planet here. It does cost 5. Perfect. We have widespread ruins. Excellent. A quantity of ore. I don't care. We're going to leave all of this junk because it is indeed junk. We're going to move on. Nothing going on there. We do, however, have a couple ships. Got some harvested organs. And some stuff. Goodbye, kite. Okay. Oof. Now, I'm not going to salvage all these things over here. I suspect they are just ships from... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, this is an actual graveyard. And you are just explorers. Oh my, okay. Dominator? Oh wow. Well, I'm going to definitely look at some of these ships here. I think we are... You know what? This is a pirate mule. It's cheap, it's easy, and it will store more stuff for us. So for now, we'll take it because it's free. It didn't cost us a story point. We have here a Vigilance. These are funny little frigates. I don't like them, and they're not really considered to be very good. They have one medium ballistic hardpoint or turret, and one medium missile point. They're well outfitted for a frigate as far as weapon sizes, but they're just not very good. We have a heavy freighter. Just take your stuff. Yes, thank you. Turn this off because it's slowing us down. We have a mud skipper. Just take that. The Dominator, if it's in good shape, I might consider taking it. Heavy machinery. You are not in good shape. So we believe it. No, we'll take it with us. Just not in one piece. Just salvage all of you guys. Ooh, and we are over capacity. Goodbye, metals. Another buffalo. I'm gonna leave like half of these behind. Just to make it a bit easier while we are trying to salvage things. And I do see here a Revenant class phase tender, which is one thing that I do want to pick up, probably regardless of whatever issues it may have. Ooh, degraded drive field, though. Ooh. That's a tough one, and compromised storage. I normally really do like these. They're not efficient, but they give your fleet a phase ship, which will decrease your sensor profile here. Kind of like what these two do. Only better because it's a bigger ship. And this one has the same thing. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it, and maybe we'll remember it's here. Maybe not. But we do need to get moving again, so we're going to go ahead and keep going. Apparently through all these debris fields. And I do want to survey this planet. It does have ruins. We have widespread ruins, okay. Transplutonics are available here. Ooh, what's in? That is a definite number of transplutonics. I will not disagree with that. Let's see. These are worth 200, so everything worth less than 200 gets to go. You know what? You're contraband, so we'll drop you. Goodbye. And probably goodbye. Yeah. We'll take some of you. Okay. And that's why I do wish... Oh, you know what? You know, we can take that phase tender because we have the ability here that makes all of our ships that are not military grade have a burn speed 2 higher than usual. So you know what? We are going to take that. You, come with me. We will fix you up eventually. I do want to recover you. Got a bunch of stuff, too. I am going to, however, dump the food and the ore, because they are worthless. And, yep, that didn't slow us down one bit. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. We've been dilly-dallying here for far too long. Although, what is that? That's a big thing. I'm going to pop right back in, actually. Just see what that was. That was an awfully big object. Oh, it was the cargo pods. Darn it. Okay, that was worthless. Now we have somewhere to be. That is over in the Cha system. Gotta go to the Cha-Cha-Cha. There's a cache of pre-collapse technology in the Cha system. And we also have a rocky metallic world to survey. So off we go. And hopefully it's not going to be too dangerous. Okay, so we have Cha. It seems relatively safe here. And we do have multiple gas giants with planets around them. So let's just go to the nearest one. And in we go. And hey, there's our technology cache. Not too bad. And one of the worlds we need to survey is right up here, pretty much inside the star's corona, which is just fantastic. Come on. There we go. Wow. If only this wasn't in a useless system. Now this is, I think, is this a blue supergiant? Yes. So, what that means is there's going to be something orbiting this that we'll take a look at, but we are not going to touch. Not with a 5 parsec pole. So we have some automated defenses here. Ooh, we got a big one. Okay. So this is our first time really tangling with a remnant fleet. And this is going to be actually a, well, not too tough, because they don't have any pilots, which would be AI cores in them. Now, I think we fought a couple of these small ones, I think, at some point. No, I think just the green ones. These are much tougher. These are sort of Tritachyon level stuff, whereas the green things we've been fighting with the domain probes are kind of more low-tech. So this might be a pretty tough fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump... Well, you know what? I'll keep my current ship. We'll just bring you... We'll bring a few extra ships along. That should do. That's probably enough, I hope. You know, we'll bring along a second hammerhead, too. And I kind of would like you with me, as usual. And let's see how this goes. This could hurt a little bit. Because these guys are pretty tough sometimes. At least, these guys are. They're pretty beefy. And this guy is a drone ship, and I do think we might need a bit of an extra bit of oomph for that. Oh, darn it. My pulse laser isn't firing. Ooh, here we go. Dodge those lasers. It was a very, very close dodge. Alright, what do we got here? Ooh. Okay, you need to stay pretty far away. I kind of want you to go and just kill that. And we'll handle the rest. Oh, my. You've got, beams. Alright. Those beams are actually raising our flux. Ooh, I don't like that too much. Back off, back off. Back off. That's a bit more like it. Yeah, these guys are tough, like I said. And for a little dinky ship like ours, they're actually a threat. Okay, you're annoying. You're just goofing around, aren't you? And away we go. Much better. Okay, you see that? Actually giving our Aurora a run for its money. Oh my. They went for the big overload. Whoop, that was close. Almost smacked that. Okay, we made it through. Bit of damage on some of our ships, but not too bad. Oh, we did lose somebody. A Condor. Of course we did. Of course we had the Condor. Oh, sheesh. Okay, well, take all of that. Got some experience. Excellent. And we were directed to put the Tritachyon case into a special crate and send it off. I'm going to do that. I don't know what happens if you take it, and we can get more, so it's not a big deal. And in return, we get, wow. Wow, wow. We get an Astral Carrier blueprint. This is the biggest, baddest carrier in the game. A Sabo SRM pod blueprint. Not bad. Heavy Blaster. Thunderwing. Okay. And Luddic Path blueprint package. This will give us the ability to print most, but not all. Basically everything but the capital class Luddic Path ships. So, not bad. Okay, and we can loot it again. Oh, this is the battles loot. Okay, so I think we've done everything here. We got that reward. Yep, excellent. Which leaves just this domain error probe. And that will be that. So let's go and actually right-click on that. And let's roll. But before we leave, since we have some time, let's skip around the solar flare. And yes, this will actually hurt you. And let's get... Ooh, didn't want to do that. There should be, somewhere up here, there should be an object orbiting this blue giant, supergiant, very close. But I have been wrong before, I suppose. Oh, interesting. This one doesn't have one. I have never seen a supergiant that doesn't have one of these things. That's a bit spoilery, so I won't really talk about it too much, but it basically is a feature that lets you, if you can conquer it, it will let you increase your colony's capabilities quite dramatically. Is this really where we're going? So it is, okay. And this is Asteroid Belt in the Alpha Agenor 2 system. What have we here? A cryovolcanic world. Okay, we have lots of stuff. Gas giant, cryo. Let's survey the cryovolcanic world. This can be interesting sometimes. Okay, not that interesting. But we have stuff out here to take a look at. What are you? This is a domain error probe. Oh, we just failed that probe. Ah. Oh well. So we did just barely not make that mission. That's okay, though. We still made a ton of money. We have 800... So we made back, what, 450,000 credits after spending a whole bunch on our colony here. So that's a pretty darn good haul, I think. Now, some people like to leave these probes hanging around. I kind of like to just go after them because it gets you experience, and while you don't get a whole lot of money, you can extend your exploration out in the depths of space by efficiently taking care of these threats and then salvaging them for supplies and fuel. So let's go ahead and we're going to take this battle. I'm going to try taking just the Fury, and we'll see how that goes. This shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. So let's find out. Let's take out some of these smaller guys first. How about you? You get some of my harpoons. Those are just for you, buddy. Yep. You can have some too in a minute. Yep, you can have some too. And then you can have some as well. You know, we'll just kill you normally. Bye. Take care of you if we can. Oh, you're a tough one, aren't you? I'll give you some harpoons. Nighty-night. Anytime. Oh, come on, little buddy. Bonk. There we go. Alright, not too bad. So we used basically 20 supplies, and we'll get back 25, some fuel, a bunch of other stuff, and we can also salvage this, 13, some more fuel, and then do our double tap. So we basically got back, what, about 30 extra supplies on top of the 20 that we used on that battle. Not too shabby. 31. So yeah, that was pretty handy. Let's pop back here real quick. There was, I believe, something twinkling out in space here, yeah. Let's see what this is. It's probably the asteroid belt probe that we missed. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just, well, not survey you, I guess, but we'll just go ahead and salvage you. Anything else out here in the black? I think we should go ahead and move on. Unless this planet down here has any ruins on it. I don't see any, so we'll just go ahead and pop on out. Well, here we are back in hyperspace, and I think what we're going to do is I'm going to call the episode here, because we've done a good bit of missioning and exploring. It's a new word, I just made it up myself. And I think what we'll do is, since we're getting kind of low on fuel, we can certainly get back, but we are getting a little lower on fuel than I like to be generally. So I think we should head on back. I'll go back to, well, somewhere here to gas up. I'll hit Corvus, dump off all of our extra stuff, although no. I'll go back to our colony and dump our things there. I forgot we had that. Wow, that's just so nice and close. Wow. And then we'll pick up next time with, I think it's time to talk about tackling pirates, because if we look here in our major events, we are getting pretty close to having problems with pirates. Because while we do have some military infrastructure coming in... No? No. I guess it just started, didn't it? No, we have about a month left. Okay, so this will slow down significantly, but we might actually hit this threshold here, and we'll have a little bit of impact from pirates. And so we're going to want to go and find where this hidden pirate base is. And it doesn't say... Yeah, it doesn't say where it is, so we'll talk about how to find these, and then how to tackle them. So, yep, that's what we'll do. I'll meet all of you at the beginning of next episode back on our home colony, and we'll pick up there. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and head back to Tile. Go to the nearest gas station. Size 6, size 5, yeah, we'll go to there. I hope we're not hostile toward them. Let's find out. Persians like us. Great. So, yep, I will see all of you in the next episode. As always, my name has been Corazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.